Great pick. Shi, of course, will be able to catch out the initial piercing attack from TT Global, but the perfect answer as well. And a debut pick. The Zhuangzi comes out into the gorge in this first day of the quarterfinals. This is a tough...
Going up first against TT Global, not the easiest task. I mean, there's going to be a lot of data that's been out there for Team Vitality. TT Global will definitely have honed in on some of those weaknesses.
So straight away, 1v1. Tufts is not doing that well against Ching. He might get first blood.
Yeah, Ching, the flash away, Tufts will survive, but he is very low, setting the tone again for TT Global. It's just starting off strong here. And with that 4-minute mark about to happen, something is about to happen in terms of kills.
Yes, you need that control. And right now, this first rotation coming out, it's 4 minutes already. Tyrant already started by TT Global.
Oh, it's going down so quickly. It looks like TT Global are going to pick that one up for free. Sunrise with that smite. First one of the day.
Okay, so the timing on the jungle rotations starting to look a lot cleaner. 19 maybe under pressure.
Death Precipice right on. The Unending Sorrow has to be used early, ensuring that he does stay alive. But this is a jungle invade from Sunrise.
Yep, and you can see, right, this is where the advantage will be.
They got the truth onto Ching, who has to flash under that tower, needs to get back to the safety. He gets the healing due, but now ZhanQ is going to be there, even with 2 members, not able to find the pickoff here.
They needed that kill because they gave away the Crimson Golem to the side of Sunrise. And knowing TT Global, look, that one play,
snowball, and this lead is starting to grow in favor of TT Global.
That's because you get to choose your fights. 19
with that Unending Sorrow. He's going to get dove on the flash away, but it looks like the Imperial Order finds 19, and first blood is going to go the way of Snowy.
Clean funnel here. They filter that kill into the hands of Snowy. He has that Crimson Golem buff as well. And with that, Ching also gets the T1, a 3-prong win for the side of TT Global.
Yeah, if you're a Team Vitality fan, that's the worst thing, right? Letting Snowy get going. He's been an 18-year-old child prodigy in terms of this game. TT Global's been really leveraging off his skills. He's mechanically sound, and getting him that farm going to be super scary, especially since we're moving into the mid-game.
When you don't, you are immune to CC, that's when you can turn the fight. Snowy looking for an opening. He's just going to try and poke them down.
Yeah, the Sunrise looking to cut it off the angle more than anything else, but this is just space created. Look at how they're rotating, and it looks like it's going to be a free top 2-2. Yes, it will be traded by the bottom one, so it looks like, you know, Team Vitality understanding movements, realizing that they're behind, but they're still continuing to fight with the space given.
But this is a good result, right? So far, Team Vitality, I like the response. They are not getting taken down without a fight, right? And I'm not talking about physical fights. I'm talking about map control, the macro game. Team Vitality, matching them almost blow for blow. And look, the goal lead is not that big of a gap.
Not that big of a gap, and you're kind of seeing exactly how TT Global are playing. It's about objective. It's not about the kills. It's not a look at me to constantly fight. It's more about just taking away, again, the towers as well as the buff.
Okay, so Vision Game, this is where Ching is going to make a very big difference. He's at level 11, already has a Frost Scar Embrace along with the Axe of Torment. Now, Snowy, due to the distractions that Sunrise and Joy have gotten them, they have gotten this 8.5-minute Tyrant.
Yeah, but look at ZhanQ. I mean, matching up with against Sunrise, he has about a 2K net worth lead. Overall, they're down by 4K throughout, so there are definitely deficiencies in other roles on the Team Vitality side. But ZhanQ is like, hey, I'm going to continue to farm. I'm going to be that late game monster, or that mid game monster.
Yep, so ZhanQ actually doing well, right? This is a standard performance by him, but Sunrise and Crane, they have found their target. Tufts maybe has to run for his life. He's buying time for the team. No one is supporting. They have to do something else on the side of Team Vitality.
Yeah, he's on the run, just buying time more than anything else. This is definitely going to be going down, but it's going to create space for the Overlord to be picked up. So Team Vitality understanding that, hey, we give something, we're going to take something.
Exactly. So it's about finding small wins when you're put in a difficult situation. So even if you have the lead on ZhanQ, look, you need the lead coming in from the Team 19 looking for an opening, but it's not going to be there. And now they can start to turn a fight. Snowy though, falling a bit low. Tufts
was looking for the potential jump in. And look at how TT Global understanding that there's a Dharma on the enemy team, not grouped up, right? So even if he went in, he might have gotten one guy, and that's really not the target you want in Sunrise.
And Joy, this is the beauty of the pick, right? Joy, as long as he is with Snowy and Crane, you can't exactly burst them down. There is anti-CC.
Anti-CC. Zhan, though, taking a lot of damage. ZhanQ looking for that perfect angle when to go in, but it looks like Team Vitality already very low. You really can't take this fight. More than anything else, ZhanQ is looking to just clear the wave.
And free damage coming from Snowy as well. This is one of the benefits of D-Range here. You can attack from range, and your passive procs, you throw extra cards out, and it will hit that tower.
Yeah, that extra range is super helpful. I mean, in between minion waves, you're doing a little bit of chip damage, slowly taking that one down. And this is that slow siege. Sunrise is here. They've already taken the mid T3.
They don't have to overcommit. This is one of the strengths of a #1 KPL team playing in A.C.L.
Looking for that first kill. Team Vitality playing for about 11 minutes, haven't found anything because TT Global's positioning has been flawless.
Exactly. And you need to be very careful because as a team coming in this learning journey, you have learned it. You cannot overcommit, but they'll try.
They're looking to jump in. It looks like Zanq, he gets picked off first. He gets caught out in that sense, but 19 looking to go, and Tough tried to go for the truth, but he gets blown up. Sunrise making a pay, and now TT Global on the run with 3 members down from Team Vitality. This will be a tough hold.
Yeah. TT Global have swung the doors open. 19 going to be pushed back as well. And this very well could be game #1.
I mean, the minion wave is about to crash in. They're just a matter of time. Neil looking to deal with a minion wave, but he's going to have to go golden to stay alive. He gets picked off. Ching makes him die on this one, but it looks like they're going to go for the crystal, and Team Vitality will fall in the first game here.
So #1, this first win goes to TT Global. This is why they are the #1 team coming out from A.C.L.
It's one of those characters you will never see in rank, but it's actually so good at a specific draft, especially in this game when you see Dharma, when you see Shu.
Yes.
You want to be cleansing those quad controls for your team, and drones that provide exactly just that, not to mention how tanky he is.
Okay, so another debut pick for the side of TT Global, bringing out the Xiangyu into the Gorge. Why is this hero so good? It's because he has a last gasp attack called the Hegemon Slash.
They were not really able to initiate Team Vitality, that is.
Yeah, but take a look at what Joy is doing. Actually, this is what I do in my ranked games. Guys, I feel validated.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be contested here. 19 spots it out, realizing that something is a bit of a stray. The Bitterfell well on top of this one, and Neil is there. I think he gets the Cachusin, does steal it away, and Joy not in a great spot. It looks like he will go down to Neil getting first blood here.
This is big for Vitality, a great start. So they have a slight goal lead, they protect their buff.
And this is why TT Global are so good. It's like, yeah, you've given up first blood in that, but we're finding ways to take more farm.
They're showing you how to recover, right? And this is a trait that Vitality, it played well.
Oh, they've got the control, they've got the lockdown with that winner is here, and that 1-2 combination from the Liang and the Princess Frost, just way too much. The Autumn Storm, Snowy, he's gonna get gone on the flash on forward. They want to get the kill, not enough damage. They've got the healing due. Snowy will recall back, but he's not farming at this stage.
Okay, so for the first time, Vitality, they have Prior over the pit. What can they do here?
Oh, they see them, and it looks like with Crane going for that flank, TT Global have just made an appearance. All 5 members, they will pick up the Tyrants.
They know they can't do it. Look, Sunrise at level 8, they have the level advantage, which contributes to your damage dealt as well.
Oh, 19 flashes over the wall, but now Zanq has to contest this Azure Golem. Not going to be comfortable for him. And, Tops looking for the wraparound, might potentially go in, but it looks like they're going to back off again.
Yep, they don't.
Oh no, they go in for the charge. The Hegemon Slash right on top of 19, who's going to try to back off, but they find Zan. He's going to be the first to fall. Snowy trades his life away, and with those tower shots, not enough. The Bitter Farewell on top, but it looks like the double kill going the way of Crane, and here comes Tufts. He wants the perfect rotation, gets the pickup, finds Crane.
And still, TT Global win this, because take a look at all that confusion on the action on the bot side. Sunrise.
But with that top lane, I mean, TT Global weren't even fighting this full-on strength, but break this one down.
It's really about the control, right? And the fact that Crane was tanking for the team because #1, Joy was low. They needed Ching to stay alive as well. Look, he was ready to give his life, and he did it in such a beautiful way because he made the trades for the team. Even though he fell, he bought so much time. And because everyone has to focus on that point, Sunrise gets the opening to go and explore the jungle camp on the top.
Yeah, was able to find that pick off. The 5-3 lead favoring TT Global yet again, just putting the pressure on. Team Vitality, though, finding some kills, but again, every single one of their jungle camps are being contested.
And I think this one was a little bit personal for TT Global, right? They said, okay, you were trading the turrets. This time, you don't get a single one.
Control is going to be connected. They find 19. He was just looking to scout, but now Joy on the run. Tufts goes in with that Soaring Greed Dragon. He gets the heroic charge, finds Joy. They get the return kill, but the nice 2-man stun, the Hegemon Slash on top. They find Tufts in return. TT Global on the assault, but it looks like it's a 2-for-1 in favor of TT Global.
And so they always have an answer. Zanq, he's going to try and go.
Yeah, he's going to try to go. He throws out Furball. Sunrise is on the back. He's just too fast at this point.
The timing, right? Like you mentioned before, the timing is so big for the side of TT Global. in the global stage, you need to understand, Snowy, he's going to try and go again. His frenzy is coming off of cooldown.
Yeah, they're looking for a potential assault at this point, but Snowy dealing with the minion waves.
What are they going to do on the side of Vitality?
I mean, TT Global, the way that they're playing is so clean. The Tyrant is being picked up. I mean, this is space created, and it looks like Ching was potentially looking to go in. He charges to the side instead, staying alive. Team Vitality on the retreat.
Nice catch.
They catch him with a furball. They have the connection onto Joy, but 19 is going to be killed. Joy will trade his life away, and it looks like Top's just trying to get back to his own base, not able to do so. He gets picked off, 2 members down.
Opening space for Snowy, that was super smart. At the same time, also making sure that everyone was in the mirror domain of Sunrise. That is where he's the strongest as a Jing. And now they are rewarded with the T3 on the top. Zangq, look at that damage coming in from the side of Snowy. And look, the clock is always ticking, right? Every single buff respawn. TT Global, they are there. Sunrise is there, Snowy is there. And at this 10-minute mark, the critical moment of the game, they go for the double objective take.
I mean, they had such a huge lead. They can be greedy, they can do whatever they want. The world is their oyster, so to speak. Team Vitality realize that they're in a tough situation, trying to find some way to get back in this one.
And go Chop, this is exactly what you want. You want your jungler on the top, you want your farm lane on the top. Now Ching, he's doing a very good job, he's giving information. But Tufts, maybe he can make a game-changing play here. Everything on the table.
Yeah, he needs that perfect initiation from the back line. But that bottom T3 going down, Tufts is going in. The control, the lockdown has already been there. TT Global finding him out, and there's no chance for Team Vitality at this stage.
And additional pressure, Snowy with the Daybreaker. The Overlord is flying down, 11 minutes.
Oh, nice 4-man stun. Neil finds it, but Neil is actually going to go down. Snowy with just way too much damage. They're going to go push back 19. And TT Global still up in front, finds Zangq, but more importantly, they take the crystal in game 2.
Number 2 in the bag for the side of TT Global. This is what we expected.
Early is a late game character. You need that Doomsday, you need a Shadow Reaper, you need an Eternity Blade in order to be effective.
Fully online.
Exactly.
Yes,
so before that, you really wanted to farm.
And with the Gun Mo, you have 3 pokes. And if you ever need that TP back home, Floorborn Tank, Da Chao, this is a combination that is very frequently used in the KPL region as well. Learn this. This is why Floorborn Tank is well played in the KPL server. Okay, so Vitality kind of testing the synergies here. They want to see how well can we coordinate these moves together. And once again, this is the strength of the draft from TT Global. Crane, he's going to be the artillery mage.
Yeah, it looks like a blue buff is going to be taking it away. Zangq looking for that jump, finds Crane in a bad spot, gets first blood, sniped him down, and it looks like they want to go for a little bit more. Snowy, he's going to sword signal back to safety. Joy's still up in front. He's knocking Zan around, but he's going to lice that back.
HOK Esports World ecosystem as well. And once again, Sunrise against Zangq. This is no longer a 1v1.
It's no longer one. The burst ram onto Sunrise. The Tyrant, though, is going to be the big one. It looks like the steal happens. Crane gets that steal from everyone.
And Vitality, they were doing well. The confidence was growing. And Crane said, sit down. This game is not over yet.
I mean, the perfectly timed blades. That was on point by Crane, ensuring that they secured it away. I mean, look, Team Vitality picks that up. Yeah, putting that pressure on. Even contesting this as a golem here. Zangq just wants to be left alone. He will smite it, ensure that Sunrise doesn't steal it away.
Yep, so 1 action, achieving 2 results.
Nice first ram, connecting onto 2 here, but they're not able to get any sort of follow-up. TT Global just backing off at this point.
Okay, I think they don't have to take too much risk. Zangq, I think this game, fabulous. Can he go in again?
Oh, he wants to go in. He gets another pick off. He finds Snowy, and he's just like, I got this one. Let's continue on.
Team Vitality, you have to believe. At this point, it's Zangq. If there's any person that's going to change this game, it has to be this jungler. Ching, running for his life. This is the exact thing they need to do. Team Vitality, push them away. You can't get the turrets.
Yeah, and this kill is turning into the objective. That's the biggest thing. Like, you're on a power play. Snowy's down for, he's going to be up right now. But Team Vitality, again, using that extra Crimson Golem just getting taken away by TT Global yet again.
And this is where it starts to turn around. Snowy under pressure from Zangq. I don't think he will be able to get the kill, but it's important they get something here from the jungle. But the Eye of the Whirlpool, Zangq.
Oh, they've got the Whirlpool. They find Zangq in a bad spot. He's trying to stay alive, and Snowy snipes him out. He calls the rest of his friends here.
The idea was good. This was exactly what Vitality needs to have in mindset, right? We be aggressive. We make you feel the pressure as well. Make too good of a rotation here.
He's just waiting in the wings. The Shadow Tyrant, the first of the game, and it looks like it's going to be started by Zon.Q. He's going to look to pull this away. TT Global realizing that they're rushing it down a bit. They're starting to move into position here.
Wrong call. Macro play all on the side of TT Global.
Yeah, Sunrise here just looking to contest the Tremor Smash onto 2, and here comes the flash in forward. Gets the Storm Strike onto Joy, but the Tyrant getting pulled away. They want to go for this one, but Tufts is going to be killed. Who picks it up? And it's a steal going the way of Sunrise, and now TT Global on the chase. The flash forward. They're going to go for Neil. They're going for that kill with Zon.Q already been down. Neil just trying to hang on, but the Wolves will chop him down.
And it's an ace coming in from the side of TT Global. Look, they made all the right decisions. We'll give you the breakdown later on the test, but for now, game number 3 in the bag for TT Global.
They're going to take this one down in a matter of time, and TT Global just really, with that one team fight, you blink, and the game completely changes.
Early on Zaan and Tufts, they didn't actually get to play their game, and it just took TT Global one team fight, and they know that it's over. They have the push capability.
Is this the time they will take finally one game away from TT Global?
This is the moment, right? You're down 0-3 at this point. Give Soleil a chance on the global stage, going up against TT Global. Yes, things might not be looking great at the moment.
Because of how far ahead in terms of experience TT Global have, they know the limits and no mistakes made so far.
Yeah, Ching actually fighting that 1 versus 2, but here's the Umbrella Outburst. The flash away from Snowy, but it looks like they want to go for Joy. They have the knock-up. He's trying to stay alive, but the Flaming Palm just way too much. Zon.Q with first blood. Now Team Vitality on the run.
Great start, but Zon.Q, here's the pressure. Sunrise, he's full health.
Yeah, full health here. Sunrise looking to go for that steal. Zon.Q, not much he can do. He doesn't have smite.
He got it.
Oh, he got it. Somehow. Okay.
That's a good one, Zon.Q. Okay, recovery. Yes, 4-minute mark. They might have to trade away the Siren, though.
Yeah, but they got first blood. They saved their red buff. I think that was all in all a win for Team Vitality right now. But the net worth still shifting in favor of TT Global here.
They need the help from Neil. Neil needs to help to do something here because once again, they're giving away free camps to the side of TT Global. What a dominant display. 19 gonna get stunned up.
Yeah, Neil there, I think he was looking more for that final blow, that annihilation, that kill steal, if you will, if the fight were to continue. But again, to your point, it looks like they've completely backed up, given their own jungle up.
So once again, like, look at the way TT Global is playing, right? It's not about, hey, I want to fight you. It's about pushing you away so I have access into the forbidden fruit, which is the Crimson Golem.
Yeah, and this is your jungle. You should not be giving that up for free. And now TT Global with this lead are looking to go. Here's the emergence with that Umbrella Outburst continuing on. They're going to try to go for Snowy. He's just trying to dash away, trying to run for safety at this point. But Saleh taking most of this one, and the dive happens, and they find Zon. The Stampede is now going to connect, but they've already got Zon.Q as well. It's a 2-for-0, and they might want more.
Out of life, out of options as TT Global looking for a big win to close this series out 4-0. They are rewarded with the T1 at the top, and it's a rinse and repeat, right? You give me more, I will take even more. Now, the complete jungle annihilation coming in from TT Global. There is very little breathing room for the side of Team Vitality.
Overlord picked up here, and that's going to be even more of a push. Team Vitality on the back foot. Need to find some sort of way to get back in, but giving up their jungle is not the answer.
They can't. There really is nothing much here to explore. Zon.Q, oh, hang on.
They find him at the Unending Sorrow. It looks like they want to go for that push in forward, just scaring them away, but they're going to take down this bottom T2 instead.
And look, every time it looks like TT Global has made a mistake, Joy comes in, refreshes. No ultimate for Crane, no problem. Here's your Unending Sorrow again.
The pressure's on. The Burning Sun arrow is going to connect. They tried to cartwheel away, but Saul gets picked off. Here's the return. They get it on the backside. They get the Umbrella Outburst onto Snowy, but they can't really find him. They want to go. The Dream Realm is going to connect. They find Snowy on this one, but Neil with an annihilation snipe out. Zon has been killed, and now TT Global on the assault by 19.
And with the tankiest member down 19, there is no defense. A T3 wide open for the side of TT Global. This is not going to be the end of the game just yet. Crane is falling low, but they get the T3. And TT Global, they reward themselves over 8.5 minutes. Next Tyrant free of charge for the side of TT Global.
All right, the open bleeding wound thing a little too gory in that point, but Sunrise taking the Tyrant. That was actually very close. Neil would tried to go for the annihilation snipe out, was not able to get the steal.
Not bad, thank you. Looking for Snow.
Oh, he's gonna go in. He goes right on the Snow. He wants to go, but the shields are on point, and ZA.Q gets sniped out. He gets picked off, and now Saleh, it's a full-on retreat, trying to get back, but the death that sends it on to 2 with that meteor kill. The Unbridled Outburst is now gonna be used, but at what cost? They continue on. They take the mid T2, and they're gonna take the T3 as well.
And with this, the T3 in the middle, wide open. What can they do to make a defense? Nothing much. And it looks like TT Global, the doors are swinging wide open. They want to go for the kill.
They're gonna go in the Dream Roll right onto 19. They have the damage, and Zan, one last guy. Oh, no, ZA.Q with that mirror domain, trying to fight this 1 versus 5, not able to do it. And TT Global, a matter of time. They're just waiting for the minion waves. They will look to end the game at the 10-minute mark.
History for the champions. That is it. TT Global take this whole series 4-0 clean gameplay.
They're gonna move on to the semifinals, and what a great series. They were able to close that out. They will meet Nova Esports.